In this episode, we'll show you OPPO's A39. A39 is a budget mid-range Android and still a selfie-centric device. Hi, this is Spidey and let's go unbox and take a look at the OPPO's A39. Alright, so without much ado, let's unbox the OPPO A39. It's on a white box right there with the logo and the brand, and at the back you'll find a quick specs of the device. Beauty 4.0, octa-core, 5.2 inch, 2.5D screen, 3GB RAM and 32GB RAM. At the bottom you have some labels and barcodes right there. So much for that, and let's go immediately unbox this 5.2 inch Selfie Expert. And so, just like the usual standard packaging of OPPO, the device is wrapped on a plastic with some labels at the back and on the front. Inside the retail box is the SIM tray ejector, a free transparent case, some reading materials written in English, which is kind of nice to read when the phone is in trouble, and the user guide. You also get an all-white accessories, the 1.5 amps wall charger, micro USB cable, and high-quality earphones. So pretty much these are the items inside the box when you buy it from your favorite stores. No more, no less. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the OPPO A39. This has resemblance or similar looks with the OPPO F1s, only that this one is on a smaller body, 5.2 inch, but this has a curved screen, the 2.5D, and it is even lighter at 147 grams versus the OPPO F1s with 160 grams of weight. And just like the OPPO F1s, the A39 has a solid body to it. It's full metal with the placement of the volume rockers on the left, and on the opposite side is the power button, and just above it is the SIM tray, which houses 3 dedicated slots for microSD and the dual SIM. At the bottom you'll find the 3.5mm audio jack and the micro USB 2.0, including the speaker grill and the noise cancelling mic. And when you remove the plastic cover, it will reveal the all beautiful all metal A39 with the 16 or 13 megapixel camera on the rear and the flash, and the obvious antenna band right on top and at the bottom of the device. This is a very beautiful and well crafted device from OPPO, just like the OPPO F1s, but this one is some kind of a very proportioned device. If I have a comment about the A39, is the Android OS, which is still 5.1 or the Android Lollipop, while all the rest are now in Marshmallow. But it doesn't mean that the A39 would be a boring phone, because the Color OS 3.0 is the one that makes it exciting and smooth to use. There is another thing that I don't like with the A39 is the two-step process when viewing the notification. You have to swipe down and swipe to the left, no shortcuts. And if you know the OPPO F1 is the most popular selfie expert, the A39 has the same camera UI and it takes beautiful pictures, while the front camera has Beauty 4.0, which means at level 7 you'll have a rosy face and a blemish-free photo. So the OPPO A39 is an alternative to the OPPO F1s if you don't have that budget for the selfie expert. For 9,990, you'll get a pretty decent device right here. You still have the Selfie Expert camera installed to it, and it has 3GB and 32GB configuration, plus there is a dedicated micro SD card slot should you need additional external storage to the built-in 32GB. Overall, we find the A39 as a pretty much decent device. It has beautiful looks, solid body, but the performance is another story. We experience some lags and choking when you use several apps at the same time. But for the price tag of 9,990, we think that this is a good buy, an alternative to the OPPO F1s if you don't have that budget to buy the OPPO F1s. So there goes the unboxing and quick review of the OPPO A39, the 5.2-inch mid-range device for only 9,990. What do you think, guys? Leave your comments in the comment section. And thank you for your usual support and watching. See you in our next video.